early this morning. The object landed in a body of water. Just a week ago, North Korea launched a missile that experts say could one day be capable of reaching Alaska or Hawaii.
President Trump is using his trip to the Middle East to strengthen alliances. The main event is later this morning when he will deliver a highly anticipated speech on confronting terrorism. And ABC's Cecilia Vega is in Saudi Arabia with more on the president's visit.
This morning, President Trump meeting with one Arab leader after the next. Egypt's President El-Sisi laying on the praise, saying President Trump has a unique personality that is capable of doing the impossible. It prompted laughter in the room, and the president's response? With all that controversy back at home, President Trump looking glad to be so far away. Doing a traditional Saudi dance, typically a symbol of peace after a hard-fought war. And the men fighting with him in that battle back in Washington, Secretary of State Rex Tillerson and Commerce Secretary Wilbur Ross, right here too, dancing with swords. But it was down to business. The president cutting a 10-year, $350 billion arms deal with the Saudis.
It was a tremendous day. I just want to thank everybody, but tremendous investments into the United States, and our military community is very happy.
The centerpiece of the trip comes later this morning, a speech to the Muslim world on extremism. President Trump expected to use a softer tone on Islam than his campaign trail rhetoric.
I think Islam hates us.
Not likely to be a focus of that speech, human rights.
As a woman here in Saudi Arabia, I wouldn't even be allowed to go into this door at McDonald's. I would have to go through this side that says family section, completely segregated. There is a wall here that keeps the women separate from the men.
While the president was in town, country star Toby Keith holding a free concert here, American flags lining the stage. In the audience, men only, women not allowed.
And that was Cecilia Vega reporting. The president has not mentioned much on human rights, but his daughter and advisor, Ivanka Trump, made a statement this morning, posting this picture to Twitter after attending a women's empowerment event in Saudi Arabia. She says there's been progress in the country, but more work still needs to be done.
Vice President Mike Pence was visiting with military families at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base in Ohio when he got a call from President Trump. So he held up the phone so everyone could say hello. The Vice President will speak to graduates of the University of Notre Dame today. Some students plan to walk out of that commencement in protest. And while the president looks to make a good impression overseas, back home, many questions remain about his administration's possible ties to Russia. ABC News has confirmed a current White House staffer is now part of the federal investigation into whether there was collusion between Trump associates and Russian officials. Ousted FBI Director James Comey has agreed to testify to the Senate Intelligence Committee sometime after Memorial Day.
A $5,000 reward is now being